All right, so please, you can still have more questions. Sorry for that. So please, if you have questions, let's still ask questions for clarifications. Way forward. There's no doubt a lot of innovations. Let's be careful though. Let's be careful though, because a lot of strategic Ponzi scheme will be coming out every now and then. But we can't from the lessons I've learned so far.
Possible to buy more we can show no to be more single.
So please ask questions. Ask questions. Those of us who are still here and we want to ask questions, please ask questions.
Hello.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, good evening. I was about contributing to to the discussion about this tea.
Okay.
In my own understanding, I think it's not going to be like 3 commas that you place trade yourself.
Yeah. Okay.
I think it's going. They are just going to trade on your behalf, and whatever profit they make, they are going to share with investors, and the profits will not be the same. There was a disclaimer also that said that past results cannot be
exactly.
Yeah. And one other thing that interests me is part of the 5% shares that will be given to every investor. I think actually the person that introduced it to me is a guy from US, and he has been telling me to gather my team so he can do Zoom with us.
Okay.
But I just decided to say, let me do it myself. I don't want to pull in people. Then when we start, and I can. What I'm seeing, according to the last message he sent to me, said they are trying to do a test how they can accommodate at least 100,000 people per hour.
Yeah.
So
because we have a database of about 700,000 already.
So he said it's because it's going to be a massive stuff. We are watching. I'm watching. So I just want to. That's just my contribution.
Okay.
My understanding.
Okay. Yeah, Martin, please, before anybody says something, let me tell us something about. Just like I said, the money in crypto is still very small. Okay, but crypto is still a baby though. But crypto is a very big environment. One must not rule out this factor too. What is the factor? The factor of the fact that the space is still diluted with a lot of funny Ponzi schemes. Don't rule it out. Now, if I must say that, now, where the issue may come up, because if you look at like their platform, for instance, just like, the way they are going to be operating, they trade for you, the algorithm will collect those trades. But of course, this crowdfunding they want to start is not going to start where you can now link your own, your own exchange with them. But in your, there's a way the portion is being shared. I may not go into those details and all of that. And they take part of it to trade, and just they want to boost the fund available. Maybe you haven't seen that the algorithm are working effectively and want to build a kind of ecosystem. And over time, in that ecosystem, to now sublet their software available for retail investors. And the way it's going to be done, like in 3Commerce, you're in charge, you have to set the trade and all of that. But their own, of course, we must take note of something. On their own, it may not be on the aggressive pace. That's what because if you are trading your algorithm with people, you would not want to go to certain risk because not to burn their account, though this is not Forex anyway. But the fact is this, you are still going to be charged a particular percentage because they will not be able to pick money from your exchange because the API you will enable. And if that is done, so you have to pay that by remitting. Of course, human being will be very funny. If it's not being remitted, of course, you may not be able to take a subsequent permission for the trade in their system. But these are just, of course, these are just what we expect if they implement what they say, okay? And which is going to be very massive. The truth of it is that as we are going towards much mass adoption, there are going to be a kind of, initiative and strategies, especially on the AI system, and so many other, strategy constitutional investors. Just like in the mass adoption of cryptocurrency, the two main channels that you must give birth to by wide. All right, sorry for that, guys. So just like I was saying, going forward, what I know for sure that is mass adoption in crypto is going to propel so much. You see masternode, you see staking. There are going to be a lot of propelling activities in this area because of institutional investors. Institutional investors who want to buy coin and just keep for the next 5 years. And so he can afford to anywhere they will just pay him, anywhere they will just pay him like 4%, 3%, 5% per year on that as a derivatives. And that's why things you see like things like Midas, what's this guy? Alex guy in New York, what's it called? Celsius Networks, even Binance, they're very smart guys. They know where crypto is going to in terms of mass adoptions, and that's where you see that most of those things are available on decentralized wallet. That is external wallet like Celsius and all of that. That Binance have been doing all of those things to make crypto just tip of your fingers, all right? And you saw what Bitress just did not long, like tokenized stock and making stock. You can buy stocks on their exchange, and so virtually everything we just see. So with that aspect, you are not going to have, of course, institutional investors doing more of okay. If it's a strategy where I just set up hands-free and I make some money and all of that, but being in charge of my money, so it's like independently in my exchange and then still continue. So the truth of the matter is that we cannot know how things work if we're outside the thing. So it is when we start, we're involved, we began to see more insight, creativity. But let me give us a warning. Like me, what I tell people in crypto, I advertise crypto like just like the gospel of Jesus Christ. No, I with all passion. But there's one thing I always love to say, because if you look at it, the rich will continue getting richer and the poor will get poorer. The reason is not far-fetched. The people who will go far in crypto are people who are already involved, and they will want to expand their horizon more than. Now, the people you must avoid or make a clear language, very clear term with them when you are showing them opportunity and all of that. Well, this thing, I am not the CEO, and I'm checking how it will work. If you are interested, be part of it, so that you don't have problem of invited me to a platform, now have invested in it, and it's nonsense and all of that. That means I like sharing opportunity with. Before I hide the opportunity. Before I will share, I must have started. But over time, when people start some things and they lose money, it pains me. And subsequently, when I start, I wouldn't want to tell anyone. But I discovered that you wouldn't know which one that's going to benefit people, that will even make them to recover. Okay, let me use an example. Just imagine in our community, if when we have been losing money, and when I start doing things like on decentralized exchange, like Uniswap, some of those tokens. Just imagine I refuse to, start telling our community and let's make use of Uniswap and all of that. That palliative that was given to, I can say at least 80% or 85% of our community got the palliative of Uni token. So 400 Uni token, which will at least give and take. Some people, when they converted their money, was around, some 500,000 naira, some 1 million naira, some 800,000 naira, some 1,100,000 in that order, evenly distributed. Like, what are you talking about? So liberally, we share opportunity with people, all right? But you don't motivate anybody to do. Because people who you motivate are going to give you trouble tomorrow. People who are ready to go, they appreciate what you give to them. But people that are full of excuses, anything you give to them, when it's not working in the dimension or direction they expected, they come pointing accusing fingers on you. But you don't stop sharing with them because you wouldn't know which one is going to work. And that's part of the lessons I've learned for my involvement in the space of digital environment, all right, online, affiliate marketing, even I've done, some of those product network marketing, those forever living products, so many of them. So in at least 16, 17, 18 years, some of those experiences I've gathered is that share opportunity with everyone. Don't motivate people. Share it liberally. Spread facts and figures. And I want everybody to be engaged. And rather than like you're just like marketing and marketing. I'm not good at marketing because I love people to take decisions. And the same thing, share with people because where crypto is going to be very big. And just let people get information and don't motivate them, don't persuade them, don't start, hey, good side. Let them see it. What I know is that anyone that got the light will go for it. So anyone who don't get the light, no matter what you do, they will not. Until the time the light come upon them before they will get the understanding. And that's the truth. So, okay, so please, any other contribution or questions? Okay, I think I'm seeing some chat here. Oh, questions. Yeah, I would like to know minimum to hold. Oh no, it's on Tron. Thank you for this question you asked, Babatunde. This question you asked now take me to the. Now let me give us one sentiment. With that type of project, if it's launched and they want to use Tron chain wallet, now what is the sentiment? If you are a trader, what is the sentiment? The sentiment is that they're going to be a kind of pushing of money into TRX. Just like the update about is it which country pushing euro stablecoin into Stellar chain. What the interpretation is going to do is that it's going to announce more of Stellar Lumen, though I have had Stellar for long. And what I tell people is that it's either you hold more of Stellar or you hold more of Ethereum. XRP. If I have some XRP, there's no point holding Stellar. But if I have some Stellar, they're just like boyfriend and girlfriend together. And with that type of things that, to have a stable euro into Stellar chain and all of that. So it is sentimental information, which is very fundamental in nature. And of course, you can give by chances or by virtue of anything that Stellar may go up. So the same thing on Tron. That's why I say I set my 3-commas boat on Tron. So let it be trading it now. For now, because okay, I may not be able to go into it. I can't be showing us chart here. This is not a trading room. And what I expected on Tron, maybe with this, Tron is expected to make some vertical move up. But before this, if this project is start, it's going to be part of the thing that will push Tron Link prematurely from down. If not, Tron Link was supposed to still come down. Let me check, sorry. There we go. Yeah, I'm not going to go to the charts. Okay, Tron, TRX. Yeah, TRX. Right, TRX. Okay, now let me check TRX. Come on, stop wasting my time. Okay, so I still expected Tron to bottom ordinarily. Let's reach okay. I still expected Tron to go below down to maybe 35, which invariably to still Tron back to 2 cent, 2 cent, 40 penny thereabout. And but prematurely, this type of thing could push Tron Link to almost about 3 cent, 3 cent, 5 0.035 or even 0.0, let me go back here, sorry. Pushed it to even 0.043 or thereabout above this. And so it can just do that. Now, this is sentimental. So with that type of stuff, so if I want to buy $100 or $200 worth of Tron Link to keep for the project to come, I will look for another 50, or I'm just using an example. I'm not saying you should look for it. I'll look for another 50 or $100 to buy for my trade on its own, on my own. And if I have bought Tron right now, for instance, let's say I bought Tron now at, how much is Tron now? Oh, you have even done that. I think I bought Tron something 0.027 thereabout. Okay, no, 0.02. Yeah, something like that, 27 something. So if that's the case, so let's say, let's take this here. Let's say Tron. Okay, let's say I use $200 to buy Tron now, 0.029, right? Let's say 5. Okay, that's about $6,779 Tron, $200. And now, subsequently, maybe Tron, before even the launch, maybe Tron get about to, I think 3 cents for penny. Here, somewhere here. Yeah, this first. Sorry, somewhere here. Yeah, somewhere here. 0. Okay, so with that, so multiply by 0.034. So that, okay, $230. Okay, so if give and take, maybe Tron start moving more and before the launch, and Tron want to retrace, of course, if you make a very vertical move, something like this wicked move and before coming down, now I can just take cost averaging by selling off part of my Tron, even including the one I want to use for the launch, or if I have prepared one side, then I can just sell off and then take it back, it's dollar cost averaging, and that's why I use my boat anyway. And they just the cover averaging back down, probably when I can still buy more of the Tron. The most important thing is that it should be up to $100 that I want to use. Now, I'm not telling us, what to do. I'm just like what I've already done, actually, what I actually have done. So yeah. Okay, I think I'm still seeing some stuff here. Some people still asking question. Okay. Okay, yeah, okay. Yeah, any more question or contribution or support and all that? Yeah, any
Yeah, yes, sir. So, please, according to the video I watched, the CEO said 50% go for trading. That I'm not that clear on it.
Yeah, that's why those are the details I say I may not have time to go into. What you're bringing in, is a crowdfunding they are trying to do to boost their financial base for down and now open the gateway for retail traders. So if $100 was put in, now a particular fraction of it is gone in for trading, and that's why you can earn certain little fraction on residual of that part of the money that was taken for trading. That is before even participating on API. There's a condition for you to participate on the API over time when they launch, maybe before they make it general, is that you get to a particular rank, then they can now allow you, send you a special to link your API and all of that. So start fraction of that money go for trading where you can earn ROI based on the trading returns, right? Now, other fraction just get distributed in the smart contract, and over time too. The more maybe you on the smart contract on the crowdfunding channel, maybe you have some spillover, and you pick the next package and all of that. It's a fraction from it again get redistributed, so you now have more fun in your trading portfolio that you earn. That is on the crowdfunding. Now, if I have to get to a level where, or when the time is now generally open for retail outlet, and the smart contract continued, for the trading and all of that for me, and I have my independent Binance connected on the API for the trading. So there's a fraction of that your money, $100 that are going for trading by you through Endotech platform.
Okay.
Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah, any more questions or contribution?
All right, boss. Good evening, sir. Thank you for this opportunity. Actually, my question is not on what we talk about tonight.
Okay.
I just want to quickly ask about on passive income. Is there any latest update? Because lately I've been checking my mail and be checking the site. I haven't seen any
update. Okay. Well. Okay. Well, I don't know. I think I was hearing about. I think they said probably before the end of the year they may do a soft launch or something, and I wouldn't know. I think I might have to ask one of my friends, Richgate. He's a very passionate person who followed them very, very well. In fact, it was one of the engineers that pushed me to even talk about it. If not, I have signed up since last year, and I think I never mentioned it to anybody. And so, but for me, I just stand by the side, just like Charles in the US, who said, well, you just like sign on and wait for them until they launch, and of course I know that launch may take time, and so, but for now I don't think I've not gotten any updates so far, but I will have to ask to know what's the position of things right now, and what are we expecting on the platform, what's their roadmap already and all of that. So, but for now, I wouldn't want to give what I don't know or get informed about. Okay.
All right, thank you. Though we are not in a hurry, we just want to be
Yeah,
carried
sure,
along.
but it's good for us to be updated, because a lot of things will happen. Maybe there are things we're expected to do. I will never do that, and certain things pass over us. That's not our portion anyway. But information is very important. Prompt information, and prompt action. Okay, Ali, you have something to say?
You was reviewing some product last week Thursday.
Okay, you do what? You do what?
He was reviewing some product last week Thursday.
Okay.
Like Academy, he reviewed from some product last week Thursday.
Okay.
There's a paperwork that he's waiting for. As soon as it's done, he might launch immediately after the paperwork. But he's launching he's doing pre-launch definitely this year.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I think Ali is one of the great ambassadors with, more than me now, serving on passive. He's interacting with them more than me. So many things in my head, and then, but we keep following. So Ali, should you have any information, you just keep us posted so we can put on a platform. And
Okay, sir.
so if you're on this forum and maybe you are not on our platform on WhatsApp or on Telegram, you can chat up with the person who invited you so that you can be added on the forum, because I know the space we are now is beyond bioenergy. It's a leverage, especially leverage on prompt information. I know what I'm talking about. There are persons you look down on now. They may not know some of those technicality in crypto. I'm not praying that that's what's going to happen, but they may not know up to what to know technically in crypto now. But can I tell you something? They may make some wicked jackpot before you in crypto. So that's why I love that boy's song. God can bless anybody, So make you not look down on anybody. So because information can just come. Okay, let me use an example. There was a guy in 2017, January precisely, that I told about 5 of my friends, okay? And I just told them about Ethereum to buy. And one of them, sarcastically was joking me, this your crypto nonsense, okay, and then that year, ending of 2016 and then January 2017, what we said in the analysis we're checking on the crypto, we said the least we expected Bitcoin to get to in December 2017 was $2,000. And we're like, you guys are silly, from $650. Are you saying something we do over 100% in a year? That's madness. It can never happen, because he's an accountant. He had done I can and I cannot. He's chartered and all of those things. So, and he never did, and I said, it's better you lose by loss than to lose by miss. And then one other one was like a foolish man like me. And so he just said, okay, Alex, it said it like, Simon Peter to Jesus, we are professional. But at I want Jesus, let's let the net, now you talk am now, you go see him when we go carry nothing come out. Even when they don't believe him, but just like, oh boy, we just drop him now. So be now you talk him. And then only one guy bought Ethereum that time. And another person was one of my friends from Onitsha. And it was Ripple XRP. And when I asked him to buy, I think he used $1,000. I can still remember. In one of the Zoom, the guy was in attendance, and he was the one that even reminded me. And he said, please, which coins will I buy now? Prophet. I said, what are you talking about? He said, I remember you asked me to buy XRP, and because he was promoting some of those, that people have so much energy for some of those marketing. And he was promoting, I remember one platform, because of course, those are Ponzi schemes. Those platforms say, bring your money, we'll pay you this percentage and all of that. So those are the platforms he was promoting. So he has some careless money, from those recruiting people. And I said, okay, let me just give you 1,000. In fact, he sent me the money, to buy Bitcoin for him, $1,000. And I helped him. And I helped him to buy the XRP and send to him. I said, just keep it in the wallet. Don't bother yourself. Just keep it there in the exchange and don't bother yourself. And he left it there. That was $1,000. Just imagine the exchange rate as at those time, maybe 300 Naira or 280 Naira, thereabout. Okay, maybe 300, 320, 350, 360, and thereabout. And now, the one of Ethereum, the other 5 guys, none of them. Then the other friend who traveled, I think he was in Lagos, and there was a conference. And in that conference, he was listening. They were talking cryptocurrencies, blah, blah, blah. And he called me, hey, guy, which coin do you ask me to buy that? I said, there were so many coins I asked you to buy, but I can't really remember precisely which one you were referring to. And to cut the long short, I said, you know what, just munch the stage and let me see the coin. Lo and behold, it was Ethereum. And he said, it is Ethereum. I said, okay, Ethereum. The truth of the matter is that my Ethereum I bought, I didn't buy it for buy and selling. I just bought and kept for holding. The same thing I did to BNB. And so I just bought it. He said, do you know how much is the coin now? I said, I don't know. I don't even check it. He said, the coin is $255. I said, okay, that's good. He said, that means you have too much money now. I said, my brother, I don't know. He said, how much did you bought it that time? I said, as long as I can remember, I know I bought it at $5. We're like, this is crazy. Man, I'm flying back to Port Harcourt. We're going to share the money. After all, you bought it cheaply. I say, it was the most expensive things I did. I bought it $5, but I risked it 5 million. So the risk was 5 million. The cost is just $5. So that's why I don't put my man on the money I spend. I put my man on the risk I took. So I say, hey, you never did that. But the best advice I can give to you right now, go ahead and buy. He said, at $255, it's too expensive. Don't you know he's going to crash down? I said, do you know what? I'm not selling my own now. I'm selling my own next year, 2018, when it gets to my target. My target that time was even actually $1,000. And he said, you don't want to sell now? I said, it's not a perishable good. If you want to crash, let it crash. But for me, I'm not selling now, And when he got there, and then when I sold one Ethereum at $1,400 in 2018, we're like, Jesus Christ. So this other person who bought Ripple, and I think, part of in the East and South, Beria is like a Christmas most time. And as the opera of the house, you know, and there are so many rites and rituals they have to do, and he was just down on the guy. He called me, say, "Bro, I'm tired. You know, my father's burial is so this." Was just lamenting. I said, "There's no point opening the book of lamentation. Let's go to book of Psalm. There's so many things to rejoice about. So let's check those things we've done." And for him, he didn't even remember what was XRP. And man, you know, when we checked what was $1,000 worth he bought, when he will convert the money, converting the money to USDT, and now move it to exchange to sell to Naira, you know, I kept, you know, back to BTC, you know, USDT was not common, you know, back to BTC and to move it to Naira. My God. On $1,000, let's pretend that $1,000 was 500,000 Naira, or let's pretend that $1,000 was 400,000 Naira. Guys, this guy made 30 million Naira. 30 million only on XRP. And he screamed and he started calling, "Wow, what crazy? Which one are we going to buy?" I said, "No, it doesn't happen like that every day. Thank God you were foolish enough to just, you know." You know, and that was, he did his father's burial very nice, and he was happy. And that was what now prompted him in that 2017 to start doing some of those ICO, he thought it's like that, and jungle will mature like that, you know. But so what am I trying to say? You cannot really decipher what will blow you up. But that, what I encourage and advise people is that apart from coins that are already established, when you are going to new projects, you spread. And you don't reject an offer from afar. That's the worst ignorance. You know, that's what I do. The best I can do is that I would take little part of it because I wouldn't know what's going to happen. And so when it happens, positively, I pick it. Bad, I pick it. So I have no hard feelings. I just say, okay, that's one of the things, we move on. You know, after all, you know, as in Soros, okay now, you know, stuff are still happening. So that's just the simple thing, guys. So let's go back to our homework. And those of us who are not doing properly, arranging yourself on your portfolio, your crypto trading is so important. Those of us who have not disciplined ourselves on holding coins, man, it's better we go and learn it. You know, go and learn it. If you need anointing, let me pour anointing on you to have that grace. That grace is very essential, very fantastic. Because it can make you, you know, can turn you around unexpectedly. Right? So that does it. Any other question, anyone? I'm sure we're cool. We already touched major areas and all of that, okay? So thank you very much. For those of us who are invited by friends, to get back to your friends and say thank you and just thank him. And let's keep going. 2021 is going to be very powerful, but definitely, like I remember saying in June this year, as we're stepping into July, that we're entering to the month at the time of confusion. And why people like, what's going to happen? I said, it's not that the market is going to go bad. Everywhere will be greenish, that people will confuse what to buy, which one to buy, which one not to buy. And lo and behold, bam, much activities, people got engrossed with DeFi, YeFi, deep farming, cocoyam farming. And I'm sure a lot of people have been bounced back to another square one, back to village right now because of DeFi coin, YeFi. Obviously, why are you laughing now? DeFi a lot of people now. And the funny thing is that the DeFi deform people's Ethereum. Precious gold. Precious gold. I know a friend that lost about 88 Ethereum. Wow. But you know, is it not stupidity for him? Ethereum that is already secure. I told him, hey, are you silly? This Ethereum is already secure. Go and put it in Ledger Lando. Just lock it there. You don't want to take it. You know, because he saw that somebody will put one Ethereum in those DeFi and make like 5 Ethereum. He was doing it. You know, funny enough, the team was eating his Ethereum. The day sometimes say, oh boy, I just lost 5 Ethereum. I say, because you have enough.
Hello, boss.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, Mr. Simplicity.
There is a parable in my village.
Yes, sir.
They said a fly that is destined to die.
Yes, sir. You follow the
We
law.
chase a dead body to the grave.
Yes, sir.
Even when they are pouring sand, they will be assuming that it's rain that is falling. So you shouldn't be surprised, sir.
Okay, sir.
It's normal.
It's normal.
Yes, sir. It's normal, sir.
It's not my
Okay. Somebody, your hand is up. You want to ask something?
He get the point now.
Yeah, somebody golden, somebody. Can you ask your question? You want to ask a question? Your hand is up, or it was before?
Golden P.
Golden something.
Oh la la. So what did I katanga?
All right, my people. So, no catching phone.
Come
on. Say go be. I will tag a jia. Odaro.